Okay, here's a look at the emini S&P for Wednesday, January the 19th, 2011. Well, when we left yesterday, of course, we were still on the bullish side with that preference. This is yesterday's high right here. Of course, these are market profiles. This is today's profile. This one here is the overnight market, and this, of course, is yesterday. So we had also said that in approximately the 91 area, would be the next area of support. And as you can see, the market did dip below it overnight and actually opened below it in the regular trading hours, and then continued to sell off from that area right after the open. So our idea of trying to get long in around that 91 to 90 support area, obviously there was no rejection of that price, and to push it higher for us to get long, but instead the market started to sell off. So our even though our intraday bias is still long and remains long, our next major support, of course, is down around the 1276 area, and you can see the market did reach 1275 today. We had the other area that we anticipated we could get some support in was in around the 86 to 87 area, which was yesterday's low. So when the market came down, it did kind of bounce a little bit from there. As a matter of fact, it went from 80, it hit 86 and bounced to 88. I think it was 88.25, so bounced a couple of points off of that next known area of support, which was down around 86. So, and of course, the market, even within the first hour, had then traded below that. So we really didn't have a lot of support until the major support down here at 1276. And so our even though today was a good sell-off, and the market did reach our major support around 1276, our next support is at 1274. Now, if the market can hold below 1274, then that really does change the complexion of the intraday directional auction. And at that time, we would then switch to down. But as it stands right now, we're still on the bullish side on an intraday basis, and we'll use that in our trading. Although obviously, when you have a day very much controlled by sellers like today, obviously makes it difficult to get long. And then, of course, we would use in our trading to counterbalance the intraday auction direction with what is going on the intraday basis. And of course, there was a lot of evidence in the market today in the daytime frame to let us know that those sellers were in control. Of course, we also use the market profiles from the regular trading hours, and you can see this, of course, is today's market profile. And you can see that a tremendous range here compared to what we've been experiencing as the market sold off from the 91 to 75, so about a 15-point range. Here's our software and our trades for today. You can see that we had short indications here, 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 and then we also had some long indications here, here, and here, and even very late in the day as well. The only long trade, of course, that was taken was here because we had a green filter, and that worked out. It did have a nice bounce to it. It pulled back and then gave us another opportunity, although this was very late in the day, so we a little too late to trade. But you can see these dashed red lines. The market did not bounce high enough to get short there. It did get short here. This is our first trade of the day. It went sideways too long, so we ended up basically scratch on that trade. This one came down. This was our second trade of the day, and it did reach our first objective, but not our second. So worst case scenario on that was a break-even trade there. Of course, this trade was not taken. It was a long trade in the red filter, so this became our third trade here, which actually turned out to be our best trade of the day. Short right in here, and the market quickly dropped. I think it was a little over 3 points, so easily reaching our first two objectives and a point and a half profit on the final, or point and a quarter profit on the final partial on that one. So that was the third trade. And of course, this trade was not taken. It was a long one, but we're still in the red, bordering on going into neutral. And this long trade was taken here for actually our fourth trade of the day. So we ended up with four trades today. Um, not really able to take advantage of that strong down move during the day, although we're able to, especially that third trade of the day, made us a nice profit. So we still think that the intraday auction is up, and we're going to closely monitor, see what the market does. If it does get back down to test the 76 to 74, 76 to 74 area, does get below 74, of course, that's where we're looking to really switch over our intraday bias, our day-to-day bias, to the short side. Um, so when we're taking a look at resistance here, we do think these areas up in here where the market couldn't get to as areas of resistance in around the 1283 area, and then of course support at 74 and 76. So these are the most immediate areas of support and resistance that we're working with right now. And then beyond that, we would look at the next area of resistance. Well, I said 83. Yeah, it's actually about 84. I would call the major resistance right through up to about 86. So this area right in here would really be the area of resistance. It could only get to 83, but 84 to 86 is a good area of resistance. So that's what we're going to monitor overnight, and we'll see if the market is actually has the strength on the seller's part to actually push it below that 74. Otherwise, we'll look for a bit of a bounce tomorrow and monitor it should the market get up to test in around that 84 area. So that'll be it for today. Thanks for taking a look at the video. Any questions or comments, just get a hold of us at info@eminidaytrader.com. And thanks, and we'll see you again tomorrow.